All right, good morning, cyber traders. Happy Friday, everybody. Good to see you, Lawrence. Chris, good morning, everyone. Hopefully, everyone's excited. Let me tell you, I'm extremely excited. I can't wait to talk to Josh. I know Josh was going back and forth with them. Then my Jets won yesterday. My condolences to the Patriot fans, but you've been putting us through big catastrophes for the past 16 years. So it was really nice. It was really nice. A lot of fun. But anyway, we're not here to talk about football. We're here to talk about some stocks, right? So what do we got going on? Bitcoin is doing phenomenal. We're at 63,000. We had a big rally there. I don't know if it had something to do about President Trump buying 1,000 burgers on Bitcoin or something like that. But we're definitely getting some really interesting move on the Bitcoin market. With that, we don't have to trade Bitcoin. We do trade stocks here. There are some stocks that have been doing. IBT's been doing really, really well. Coinbase has obviously been making a little bit of comeback. There's been some really nice little movers. We'll talk a little bit more about them. And also quite a few others, but we always like to start off like anything else. What we got going on for the rest of this week. It is the last day and what we traded yesterday, and we'll go through the watch list. But before we do, just to remind everyone, we do got phase one that is coming up. And, in phase one class, if you want to get into that class, talk to education advisor. But we're going to cover time and sales, which is a very key tool in trading. We're also going to introduce level 4. Okay. And this is all in the phase one. So don't forget, make sure you're in class. It's going to be starting at 10:30. Now, regarding about a couple of things, also, I want to make a couple of announcements here too. A couple of things also we did here. Instagram. Hold on right here. So we did post a bunch of new videos that came up yesterday. I'm just going to click on the reels to share you guys. So anyway, you could see these on my YouTube channel, but if you haven't watched them yet, a couple of big ones that we just posted. You could see the one with whatchamacallit, a Surge Burger. We got him right here. We got the shorts that are going on. We got the longs. We also got Larry McMillan. I also posted a couple of pretty cool videos, how to identify high volume stocks before they make a big move, and also just a couple of other ones. And, like anything else, people like it, friend it, leave a comment, and share it. Very, very important for us to do that. So a couple of other big videos that we did come up. And as you work your way down, you could see that you got Anka, we have, you got everyone here. You got Andrew Keene, you got Kathy Lynn, everyone here. We got all these nice little good shorts out there. So go enjoy those videos. We work really hard to make them for you because we want to give back so you guys can learn. All right. Now, let's go through what we traded yesterday. Anyway, I still got this swing trade up and running right now on the Summit. I don't know if you guys jumped in on it and still held on to it. You could see we had a big rally on that Summit. So, I had my niece's bridal rehearsal dinner yesterday. So I got a wedding. I got to go to her wedding here on next Thursday. By the way, if you guys ever go to a New York wedding, hands down, probably one of the best things ever. Okay. So if you ever get invited, I'm just going to tell everyone, definitely show up. Number 2, there was a lot of people there that are students of mine, even members. And, they would ask, and one thing that they brought up that I always like to hear and like to share with you, some of them don't always have the time to day trade. So, but they did say one thing that I thought was very key. They said it made my swing trading so much better. Okay. So a little tip of the day for some of you here, like we always tell you, we do some swing trading. We do a lot of day trading here because we're open all day, but the way you learn how to become a very good swing trader is you got to understand how to day trade. And Summit was one of them. So we had this big rally. We made a lot of money on the intraday day trade, but then you could see once it started coming down, how it became a swing trade. And, you don't have to trade a lot of shares of it to make it worth its while. But definitely a nice little move on that Summit. You could see it really was slow mover from 24 down to 23, but, worked out pretty well. All right. Now, what we traded yesterday, let's go over a couple of those things, a couple of stocks here. LUNR. Lunar was a really nice little mover. She's still holding here pretty strong. All right. I like the Lunar trade right there. It was on the watch list from yesterday, and you could see how it converted into a day trade to a swing trade. LUNR. What a nice move. Look at that stock right there. 750. ran $8, not a huge winner. And then all of a sudden, right around 12 o'clock, ran from 8 all the way to a whopping 950. Nice move on that lunar stock. Like I said, I put it back on the watch list for you. GLMD was another one. We all remember this stock. We just traded not too long ago, a couple of days ago. It ran from 5 to 23. We know it was like in a category 4 range, though. And, you know, it had a really good move early in the morning, ran from like 8 all the way to a whopping $13. A little on the more riskier side. We all know that. We cover that in class with you. Remember, the first T is 50% of the people that fail. You break that first T, got to watch out. All right. So that's why you got to get into phase 1 class. Like I always tell everyone, when you go through the first lesson, you're going to see why 90% of people lose their money just on the first lesson going through our courses. And like I said, I do got some teasers. Actually, I went through one of them. It's right here. If you want a quick 30-second video, maybe even less, definitely want to watch this one. How to identify high volume stocks before they make their big move. I mean, that was a pretty good video right there. See, we got a couple of nice little likes in there, but I did definitely go through and show you how we go through the watch list. Oh, there it goes. GLMD. That was the one right there, how they make their move. Anyway, when you guys get a chance, watch it. All right, let's go through the stocks right now. Oh, and there's a couple other ones too I want to cover, which we're not really the greatest, but like Tesla. I know we don't trade Tesla, but we do trade TSLL, which is the ETF, which is a lot cheaper. They all had really nice moves yesterday too. That one did pretty well. What else? NVIDIA did go up and it did take a dump. NVDA. I actually did a video on that one too. I think that was the one I did on yesterday. And PayPal, PYPL. That one also did pretty good. A little bit on the slow mover, a little bit more expensive, but not a bad moving stock. Anyway, a couple of stocks that are moving today. FedEx is taking a big crap right now. You could see FDX. To me, it looks like it definitely might have been an earnings call because to see something go from 300 down to about 260, nice little slingshot there in pre-market, but not really looking too good on that one. So you're looking more in the category 3, 4-ish, you know, if you're out there. So keep an eye on that one right there. On the losers, you know, as a brand name stock. Now, let's go check the NASDAQ because that's obviously where we want to look at. This stock, we had a big push early in the after hours right there. LFY, I wasn't too crazy about it. I was looking at this one right here too. You know, it went up, but you see it's flatlined. I mean, it just made a move right here. You know what? Maybe not bad. I'll put it up there. Do I have it on the watch list? No, put on level 4. LFLY. You got to load up the data on it. So, yeah, we just got a big push on it right now. Okay. Oh, that's why. Makes sense. All right. Big seller right here at 370. You see how he pulled his order? All right. We talked about that in class too, guys. So you see that when he pulled that order, that had a lot to do with it. Pretty big order. How much was that? 30,000. All right. So that one looks pretty good. Biggest percentage gainer. There's another one. BNZI. Got a couple orders sitting here around 520, 530. Not a lot. Spread looks pretty thin. Maybe not bad. I mean, it is Friday, so, you know, we're very, very, very picky, and we don't want to get too cocky and crazy. Second biggest percentage gainer. TNON, another stock we traded a couple of days ago. Went from $4 to $15, came back down. Big short squeeze on that. I don't know if I really care. I don't really care for that one. I think we traded. I didn't like it. Good volume, though, but not too crazy about it. This one gapped up pretty big right here. GDHG. That one's not bad. GDHG. Gotta go check out the orders. GDHG. Okay, just waiting for the orders coming in here. And see what we got. Okay, we got a couple of orders out here. You see them right here? Got a couple orders right here. A lot of orders. My God, I didn't realize how much there are out there. A lot of them between 5 all the way to 450. Okay, kind of makes sense. A little bit of kryptonite right there. See, $5 right there and 450. So it looks like it's gonna have a little bit of an issue. You also had it all the way early around 5 o'clock this morning. If it gets past that, there's no one else out there. So not terrible. What else we got? This one looks a little bit better. Like I said, starting to push up pretty nicely right now. We already know about that. GLMD. Just remember the spread is very volatile. Remember, you got to be a category 5 trader on that one. All right. All right, now we're down to 14%, 11%. This one's going up every day. ADD. Volume is 28,000. Maybe a swing trade. What else we got here? That's about it. Old junk. Losers. Wow. Oh, pharmaceutical stock. No wonder. This thing's getting crushed. I wonder if it's on a short list. Ugly spread. It's down 63%. I'm going to put this on the B list. CRBP. Got to check if it's on a short list. Yeah, that's a big-ass spread right there. Definitely category 5. Definitely. Another one that's down, not really that bad. This one, we know why it's down. That was been up the other day. Oh, FBIO. We trade this a few times. Not looking too good, though. That pretty much does it there. New York Stock Exchange. Yeah, Nike made an announcement that they got a new CEO of the company. I guess they liked it. The news. I think that was the news on Nike. Nike's been taking a really big hit lately. Got really crushed, but they kind of like that news. I don't know who the hell the guy is, but they do look at CEOs as all-stars, like in sports. So, they didn't hire any Tom, Dick, and Harry. Look what happened to Starbucks, right? Starbucks hired the CEO of from Chipotle, and look what happened to that thing. That thing took off. Where'd that go anyway? I mean, that made the stock go up pretty big. Who's it? SBUX. Yeah, that was that announcement right here. Remember, it came out with 77, shot up to about 94. Holding up pretty strong. Okay. That worked out pretty well for that. All right, so that pretty much does it. I don't see that much out there. Now, remember, today's Friday, okay? And we know what happens when we have Friday. Not really the greatest days of trading. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursday, pretty good. Friday afternoons usually do get pretty good sometimes. So definitely the afternoon. We'll find something. The list, not spectacular, which is very self-explanatory, But listen, market been doing well. I'm going to keep an eye on also the Bitcoin stocks. What else I got? I think I told you guys I sold. I got out of Lockheed Martin. I sold that, and I also sold my swing trade on Eli Lilly. It was holding you a little strong. I see it making a lower high, what got me a little nervous. So I might consider buying it. CSQ did pretty well for us, though. That's a stock that pays 8% interest, on the month. That one did pretty well. So I'm still holding on to that. But other than that, we'll see if there's anything new. What's going on Amazon? Amazon doing anything good? Amazon had a really nice run up from 150. Absolutely. That was another one. Oh, and I still have the Intel trade. I forgot. Intel's doing pretty good. Yeah, Intel's holding up pretty good. We all own it right around 18, right? I think everyone here owns it right around there. All right, let's get ready for the market to open up, everyone. All right, so don't forget, class today, right? 10:30. If you want to know how to get into it, talk to Education Advisor. We are going to cover time and sales, and we're going to introduce level 4. Okay, so you got to be a student of Cyber Trade University. If you're watching on social media, if you want to come and join our trading room, which we're broadcasting live right now, we're going to be back doing live commentary all day. Take your phone, scan the QR code, top left-hand corner, and we'll see you there. And if you're new here from Cyber Trade University, if you did sign up to be a trial member in the trading room from yesterday, I'm just going to tell everybody, you're only here to watch. Don't buy anything that we trade. You just want to see how the other traders think for themselves. But please enjoy and have a great time. And make sure you talk to Education Advisor so you can have the greatest experience and see why we are ranked #1 on ChatGTP. That's right. ChatGTP just ranked Cyber Trade University #1 school in the industry. Go check it out. I'll share it with you guys later about it. But you'll see why. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading.